Well, no time like the present. I did start throwing a couple of the tools back in here that I was using when I was working on the building, which are right here below the camera. And then I started moving some of the other stuff out. Thanks to the KUBOTA, that made it really easy. So, here we go. Let's see what we got. Toolbox here. Then we'll put this up here. The tool car here really needs cleaned off and cleaned out. This thing does work really well. I'm just going to, I don't know, right there looks perfect. We got the toolbox that we've had that for a while. It's about time for an upgrade. I've been looking into getting some stuff, but this is what we have for now, so we're just going to try to clean some of this stuff up a little bit and start getting stuff organized today. Almost something you can't live without. Gotta have a welder. Another one of those really great tools when you need it. Torch. We have some more stuff to move around, and we have to install the rest of the lights, and we're going to be organizing some stuff, moving some things upstairs. I do have more stuff to move in here, but this is just the start. I'm going to need help to get the cabinets and a little surprise to make stuff easier to work on. There will be a video directly on that. So basically I got to find some rags and wipe this stuff down and get reorganized. Alright, so went to get some lunch, had to drop off a couple things. Like I said, I did move this door from over there on that side to this side. So right now, I need to get my latches set. Let's take care of this. I got one for each side of the locking latch. I don't know if I really need them, but I have them. We've got a bunch of self-tapping bolts. So let's get what we need. Alright, so that's one more thing we have accomplished. Got the locks on both sides. Down a little bit to create a seal at the bottom. Seal everything up nice. That's one side. Here's the other side. A little push. Good to go. Oh my goodness, man. Well, it's the next day. Stuff does look a little different in here. We've got the air compressor out here now. We moved in a bunch more tools. I'm busy going through some of the car parts that I have, and I'm sticking them up in the little storage area upstairs, some of the lighter stuff. But we need to get this air compressor up and running today. So I have, I did get another breaker. I was running off of one breaker. So I figure while I'm at it, I'm going to install that one, because I have the wire running out through that other area. And I'm going to, hopefully, I got the right one. I didn't realize there was two different types for square D. So, we got that. I think one of these I'm not using, so we'll be able to pull that out and readjust this stuff. I will go through here and then relabel, but I need to decide. I got a 20, which I believe will be fine for the air compressor, and I have a 30, which we're going to run our welder off of. So, let's finish pulling this box cover off. I'll show you that here in a second if I get attached in the video. Alright, now, let's see, we have one, we have two, I don't remember what these are for, storeroom outlets, and this is a workbench light. So, I think what we'll end up doing, since we do have this one here, this 20, we'll just make this 20 right here. This will be for our storeroom outlets. And we'll just break out another 2 slots and we'll stick in our 20 up here, which we'll just go right above it. That way we can we'll relocate our wiring here that we have in for this one, and we'll move our 30. Let's just do this. This is just going to be so much easier. You're trying to do so much all at one time, like the lighting and moving stuff and trying to get the tools and everything set up, especially when you're doing everything by yourself. But like, I did want to add in there, if you want something done, you can do it. So if you took notice, I did everything pretty much. So right now we're just kind of putting the finishing touches on everything, trying to get everything set up somewhat of, you know, to the point where we can actually get in here and start doing something. I did get a little lift, which you might have seen in the video. I got one of these little quick jack lifts, brand new in the box. I've actually had it over a month now. This is going to be ideal for this small building. You know, we would have all rather would have had a 2-post lift, or 2-post angle lift, but with our ceiling space, we just don't have it in this building. So that will work out perfect. We're going to do a separate video on that. Hopefully we can get that set up today. Like I said, we need to get this air compressor moved in and set up. We got some upgrades that we're doing to some of our other tools that we're going over. So hopefully we can fit all that in. I don't think it'll all be in this video, but if you've been following the video series, we started out digging, and we moved a door, and we planted grass, and we spread some stone. So we insulated, we did plywood, on and on and on, installed another door. I mean, everything's coming together. It's November in eastern Pennsylvania right now, so the temperature's getting cold, and we are going to have a place to accomplish some amazing things this winter. So let's get back to work. Really got to find that knife. So, this is part of my old engine hoist. The other part's laying over there. You can see that in the last clip. I never really used this inside, so the wheels pretty much went to crap because they sat in dirt all the time. So, they were welded on the ends. I cut them off, and I purchased new wheels. So, the plan is to weld all 6 new wheels on to the lift. and then we can use it to roll around in here on the shop and pull motors and stuff. So, let's see if we have power. Alright, so I pretty much have everything I need here on this stand here. I mean, everything's just dusty and dirty because it just got used and not put away right for a long time. Two untangled. Here goes nothing. Alright, one's done. Kind of really curious to see how bad and if any it would burn the floor. I mean, it's actually not too bad. There's a couple spots, like light brown spots, but I mean, for the most part, impressed how the flooring took the weld splatter hitting it, so. I mean, nothing really had to be pretty. I couldn't really hold myself still for some reason when I was doing this one up here. But, I'm just curious. I really got to see how nice this is going to roll around. The wheels that were on here were shot. Now I got these at, these are rated at 300 pounds each, and I purchased them from Tractor Supply. Now they weren't exactly cheap. I don't know if you could get something different at Harbor Freight. I just don't ever look there, so. But this is what I tried. Let's get this thing up on its feet. It's pretty amazing. I mean, you can see the brand here. I ended up getting this at, oh my goodness, Advanced Auto. I mean, this thing's ancient. It's the best way to put it. It's in some of my older videos. I used it. I think I actually did one of my first motors for one of my own cars with one of these right here. Or, I mean, this exact one. So, it's been around for quite a long time. I would say not only the fact that it's been outside and spent 90% of its life there, as far as its condition, but I mean, you know, the thing of it was, is somebody needed one, they borrowed this, they used it, and the one guy did paint and body work, so it came back, it you know, it looked new when it went, and came back totally different. And then it got lent out to a friend, and they lent it out to somebody else, and down here it's kind of white. Well, they used it to pull a motor, and they did not install these support bars back here, so when they picked up, it put all the weight on there, and it actually bent this front part down. I can't believe they didn't hurt themselves. But it bent that lower piece, and then we had to have that fixed. But hey, you know, there's another shop tool that's ready to go for in here. So, alright, off to the next one.